What's up, YouTubers, one and all? Mine is Fate 1987, and today we're on part 13. Not part 13, part 3. Part 3 of Long Haul's upgrades. Okay, alright. So, last time, we upgraded all of this. Still works as normal. Because, well, it kind of does. It actually does work as normal. And on top of that, so now we got extra articulation in the form of these right here. Kind of. I think I might have to fix this. Don't quote me on that, but I think I might have to fix it. I'm not exactly sure. But so far, it seems like I don't have to. It's weird. It's weird. We'll figure it out later. So, we're focusing on this now. And, we'll get to this back. We'll get back to this later. We'll get back to this. And, this is also where everything else was. So, the legs. The legs, and therefore the hip skirts. Okay, so. Yeah, obviously we had to tear them apart. Okay. So, we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to start with the right leg, and we're going to basically untransform it. Just to make it easier on us, I think. Well, actually, no, we don't need to untransform it. Just keep it open, that way we know it's the right leg. But we're going to need to keep it open, that way we can unscrew it. So, we're going to take our screwdriver, and we're going to once again unscrew. Okay, because these are a different size, we're going to have to put this in here, just for safekeeping. Just so we know what we're using. So yeah, we're going to be using Hook's box, essentially. Actually, none of them really have their names on the boxes because, well, that's not how it works. Okay, so, split this apart. Keep this. And this, we're gonna very gently take it out. You gotta be slow with it. Very gently take it out. Because you don't want this to break. I don't want it to break. Get a good exercise out of it, too. Okay. And yes, I had the instruction video in the background. Okay. 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 Okay, so we're gonna knock the pin out. Okay, so we're knocking the pin out now. So this is what we're gonna do. Knock the pin out. Make sure it's aligned properly. It's not. Knocking the pin out. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Hey. Pin is knocked out. I don't think we need this part anymore. What we need now is this part. Now, there is a way that they specifically do this correctly. So, let me look it up real quickly. Okay, so for the right leg, this is because this is the right leg, we have to take the part that looks like this. That way it can only bend at an angle. Something like this. And I like how it has some detailing on it. I really do appreciate it. So, it's got to have this divot on it, and it's going to be facing flat side front. And what we do is... Okay. And essentially, we're just going to push the pin. Okay, so push the pin back in. We're just going to use the pliers. It's not all the way in. I mean, it can bend, for sure. But I want to make sure it's tight. So, what I'm going to do... I'm going to use this to push the pin back in. Why does it keep flexing? I think that's just the best it's gonna be, because it's not really impeding with transformation anyway. And it is tight enough. So basically what we gotta do now is we're gonna put it back on the foot. Ow. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's finish pushing it in. I want to make sure it's all the way in. Actually, it is all the way in. So all we gotta do now is screw it back together. And make sure to align everything, including this. Tab it in. Actually, no, don't tab it in just yet. Let's take the screws. It's the first time we're rescrewing because we haven't done rescrewing all video long so far. This is only part 3. So far, okay, we are doing good. Let's get the other one now. Why is it trying to get stuck? I have no idea. Alright, so that is a massive difference. Look at that. Look at that. That is a massive difference. That is not that big, to be honest. That is not that big. Okay, so, considering this, I wonder what's the full bot gonna look like when he's done. I guess we're about to find out. But first, we gotta finish this leg. So, now's the left leg's turn. Yay. So take that. And take that. And open this up. And split this. Put that off to the side. And tediously rip this off this joint without breaking the joint. It's tight. So far, there's no stress marks. We're actually doing quite good. Now I'm just waiting for Fire to put out some videos today because he's got some content today. Anyways, so we got that done. Now it's time for another pin punch. Hey, did it go all the way out? No? Okay. How about now? No? I'm trying not to push too far and not have the pin fall out. There we go. So now, this is the left leg. And I think it's on properly. It's gotta be. Okay, since it's on properly, we just push the pin back in. And we test the joint. You're unfocused because of course you are. And then we just push this back in. Sure, it's all the way in. Okay. Now that it's all the way in, we're going to attach this back together. Close that up. And look at that. We got legs. We just got to screw it all in. So, yeah, we don't need these parts anymore. And that joint works perfectly. And now, let's just screw the last one in. Got... Okay, fine. Do that, I guess. So yeah, it's official. We have nullified Long Haul's box mode. Which I wasn't going to even review at this point. I'm not going to do any of the box modes now, to be honest. So, now we have that done. We're going to essentially put the crotch back together. We're going to slot this here. Slot this here. And then we're going to take the two, both of these. And it's supposed to be like this because, you know, the design's supposed to be facing upwards. And there we go. So, there are the upgraded legs. And that's basically it for part 3. So, thank you all for watching. The next review is going to, we'll be doing part 4 next. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking notifications so you update on all updates and videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, till all are one.